Hello everyone, I'm so glad you're back on the channel today.
Life these days is full of stress and busyness. We often feel overwhelmed by work responsibilities and everything around us, but we rarely stop to think, could we let go of a few things to make our lives easier? In today's video, I'm going to share with you 20 things you should let go of to simplify your life, reduce stress, and focus on what truly matters. By the end of this video, you'll know how to eliminate old habits, unnecessary clutter, and enjoy a more freeing and fulfilling life. So, what are we waiting for? Let's dive right into the first tip on the list. The first thing we all probably do is constantly check our phones, scroll through social media, and let notifications control our day. However, this constant connection often leaves us feeling drained and distracted. Instead of letting your phone control you, try setting boundaries. Turn off unnecessary notifications, create phone-free zones or time blocks during the day, and focus on what truly matters. For example, you can try keeping your phone on silent while working or studying, or set aside at least 1 hour a day without checking your phone. Just a few minutes without distractions can help you feel more present and productive. By reducing your dependency on technology, you'll notice improvements in your focus, energy, and overall well-being. And speaking of clearing distractions, if you're looking to get your space organized and ready for the new year, be sure to check out my next video. I'll show you how to reset your home and get it organized for a fresh start.
Now let's move on to the next tip to free up even more time and mental space.
We've all been there, striving for perfection in everything we do, whether it's our work, our appearance, or even how we organize our lives. But the truth is, the pursuit of perfection often holds us back and causes unnecessary stress. Instead of focusing on perfection, embrace progress. Start by setting realistic goals and accepting that not everything needs to be flawless. For example, if you're working on a project, aim to make steady progress each day rather than waiting for the perfect moment or perfect outcome. This shift in mindset will help you reduce pressure and allow you to move forward more effectively. Letting go of the need for perfection will not only free up mental space, but also allow you to appreciate the small wins along the way. You'll feel more relaxed, more creative, and more motivated to keep moving forward.
Now let's move on to the next tip that will help you simplify your daily routine.
We all know that clutter can make us feel overwhelmed and stressed. Whether it's a messy desk, a disorganized closet, or items we never use, clutter not only takes up space, but also mental energy. Start by decluttering one area at a time, like your workspace or your bedroom. You don't need to get rid of everything, but focus on removing items that no longer serve a purpose or bring you joy. For instance, if you haven't used something in the past 6 months, it might be time to let it go. Once you've created a more organized space, you'll notice how much lighter and more focused you feel. By letting go of unnecessary clutter, you'll create a more peaceful environment that allows you to think more clearly and be more productive. Now let's move on to the next tip that will help you regain control of your time and energy. We all have relationships that drain us, whether it's a friend, family member, or coworker who constantly brings negativity into our lives. These toxic relationships can have a lasting impact on our mental and emotional well-being.
Instead of holding on to these draining connections out of obligation or fear, it's important to set boundaries. You don't have to cut people out of your life entirely, but try to limit your exposure to their negativity. If certain relationships feel toxic, consider having an honest conversation about how their behavior affects you, or simply spend less time with them. Prioritize the relationships that bring positivity, support, and joy to your life.
By letting go of toxic relationships, you'll create space for healthier connections and feel lighter, more energized, and more supported.
Now let's move on to the next tip to help you make more intentional choices in your daily life.
Fear of failure is something many of us struggle with. We hesitate to take action, try new things, or pursue our goals because we're afraid of not succeeding. But the truth is, failure is often a stepping stone to growth and success. Instead of letting fear hold you back, shift your mindset. Embrace failure as an opportunity to learn and improve. Start by setting small, achievable goals and taking the first step, even if it's imperfect. For example, if you're scared to start a new project, break it down into manageable tasks and focus on making progress, not achieving perfection. Letting go of the fear of failure will empower you to take more risks, learn from your mistakes, and ultimately move closer to your goals with greater confidence. Now let's move on to the next tip to help you manage your time and energy better. Trying to make everyone happy is a common struggle. Whether it's saying yes to every request, constantly seeking approval, or adjusting ourselves to fit others' expectations, this habit can be exhausting and unfulfilling.
Instead of trying to please everyone, focus on setting clear boundaries and staying true to your values. It's okay to say no to things that don't align with your priorities or that drain your energy. Start by identifying what truly matters to you, and remember that it's impossible to make everyone happy all the time. By doing so, you'll preserve your time, energy, and mental well-being.
Letting go of the need to please everyone will free you from unnecessary stress and allow you to focus on what's most important to you. Now let's move on to the next tip that will help you simplify your daily decisions. We all have that inner voice that can be overly critical or self-doubting. Negative self-talk can hold us back, make us feel unworthy, and prevent us from taking action on our goals. Instead of letting those negative thoughts take control, practice replacing them with positive affirmations and realistic self-reflection. Whenever you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," stop and reframe it with something encouraging like "I am capable," or "I'll give this my best shot." Over time, this practice can help shift your mindset and boost your confidence. Letting go of negative self-talk will help you develop a more compassionate, empowered relationship with yourself, making it easier to take on challenges and reach your full potential. Now let's move on to the next tip that will help you take control of your time and environment. We've all experienced that pressure to make everything we do flawless, whether it's a project at work, a presentation, or a creative endeavor. But perfectionism can actually slow us down and prevent us from completing tasks because we get stuck in the details. Instead of obsessing over making everything perfect, focus on progress. Set realistic deadlines and aim to finish tasks rather than constantly tweaking them. For example, if you're working on a project, give yourself a time limit for each phase and move forward knowing that you can always improve it later. The goal is to get things done, not to make them perfect right away.
Letting go of perfectionism will help you work more efficiently, reduce stress, and allow you to celebrate your accomplishments instead of constantly feeling like you're falling short.
Now let's move on to the next tip to help you simplify your decision-making process. We live in a world where it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others, whether it's on social media, at work, or even in our personal lives. Constantly measuring your success against someone else's can lead to feelings of inadequacy and jealousy. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on your own journey. Recognize your own progress and celebrate your unique path. Ask yourself, what have I achieved today, or what can I do next to improve? By shifting your attention inward, you'll feel more empowered and motivated to keep moving forward instead of being distracted by what others are doing. Letting go of comparisons allows you to appreciate your own strengths and progress, leading to greater self-acceptance and happiness.
Now let's move on to the next tip that will help you build better habits and routines.
It's natural to feel safe in familiar situations, but staying in your comfort zone for too long can hold you back from growth and new opportunities. The fear of the unknown often keeps us stuck, even when we know we could be doing more. Instead of avoiding discomfort, lean into it. Start by taking small steps outside your comfort zone. For example, If public speaking scares you, try speaking up more in meetings or joining a local group to practice. These small actions will build your confidence and make larger challenges feel more manageable. Letting go of staying in your comfort zone will open up new possibilities, help you grow, and lead to more rewarding experiences. Now let's move on to the next tip that will help you simplify your decision-making and focus on what truly matters. We've all said yes too many times, whether it's to work, projects, social events, or favors for others, simply because we don't want to disappoint anyone. But overcommitting can quickly lead to burnout and stress, leaving you with no time or energy for the things that truly matter. Instead of saying yes to everything, learn to set boundaries and prioritize what aligns with your values and goals. For example, if you're already swamped with work, it's okay to decline a social event or postpone a non-urgent task. Saying no is not selfish. It's a way to protect your well-being and ensure that you can fully show up for what's most important. Letting go of overcommitting yourself will give you the space to focus on your priorities, reducing stress and helping you maintain a healthy balance.
Now let's move on to the next tip that will help you build a more intentional and fulfilling routine.
We've all been there waiting for the perfect time to start something new, whether it's a new project, a workout routine, or a personal goal. But here's the truth: the perfect moment rarely comes. Waiting for it can hold you back from making progress. Instead of waiting for everything to align, take action. Now, even if it's imperfect. For example, if you want to start a new hobby but don't have all the tools, begin with what you have. The key is to start even if it's just a small step. The more you wait, the more you're delaying your growth. Letting go of the need for the perfect moment allows you to take action, learn as you go, and create momentum in your life. Now let's move on to the next tip that will help you live more intentionally and with less stress. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking we need to control every detail of our lives, from our work to our relationships to how things unfold day to day. But the truth is, trying to control everything only leads to stress and frustration, especially when things don't go as planned. Instead of trying to control every outcome, focus on what you can control: your actions, your responses, and your mindset. For example, if a project at work isn't going the way you expected, rather than stressing over every detail, focus on adapting and making the best of the situation. Letting go of the need to control everything opens up space for flexibility, creativity, and a much more peaceful mindset. Letting go of control helps you embrace life's uncertainties and allows things to unfold more naturally.
Now let's move on to the next tip that will help you focus on what truly matters in your life.
We often think that juggling multiple tasks at once is a sign of productivity. But in reality, it can lead to mistakes, increased stress, and decreased efficiency. Multitasking divides our focus, making it harder to give each task the attention it deserves. Instead of trying to do everything at once, focus on one task at a time. For example, if you're working on a project, dedicate uninterrupted time to it without checking your email or social media. This will help you complete tasks faster and with higher quality. Prioritize tasks and tackle them one by one to achieve better results and reduce stress. Letting go of excessive multitasking will increase your productivity, improve the quality of your work, and leave you feeling more accomplished.
Now let's move on to the next tip that will help you simplify your routines and daily habits.
In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere, from notifications on your phone to background noise in your environment. These distractions can pull your focus away from important tasks and prevent you from being fully present in the moment. Instead of allowing distractions to control your day, create an environment that supports focus. This might mean turning off your phone while working, setting specific time blocks for focused tasks, or creating a quiet space free from unnecessary noise. You could even practice mindfulness techniques to help you stay present and centered. Letting go of constant distractions will help you improve your concentration, accomplish tasks more efficiently, and experience a deeper sense of peace throughout the day. Now let's move on to the next tip to help you make better decisions and reduce mental clutter. Holding on to grudges or past wrongs can weigh heavily on your mind and heart. The energy spent reliving negative experiences or holding on to anger can prevent you from moving forward and enjoying the present moment. Instead of clinging to past hurts, choose forgiveness, not for others, but for your own peace of mind. You don't have to forget what happened, but letting go of the resentment can free you from its hold. Start by acknowledging your feelings, then actively choose to release them. For example, if a conflict with a friend or colleague is bothering you, try having an open conversation or simply letting it go, understanding that forgiveness is about your own well-being.
Letting go of grudges will lighten your emotional load and allow you to live more freely, focusing on growth instead of past pain. Now let's move on to the next tip to help you build a more positive and fulfilling mindset.
We often feel pressure to look a certain way or to always present our best selves, whether it's through social media work or social settings. But constantly striving for perfection in our appearance can be exhausting and more often than not, unrealistic. Instead of focusing on perfection, embrace the idea of self-acceptance. Recognize that everyone has flaws and that beauty comes in many forms. Focus on taking care of yourself in ways that make you feel good, whether it's through healthy habits, self-care routines, or simply being kind to yourself. Start by letting go of negative self-talk about your looks and celebrate what makes you unique. Letting go of the need for perfection in your appearance will help you feel more comfortable in your own skin, boost your confidence, and allow you to focus on the things that truly matter. Now let's move on to the next tip to help you simplify your life and find more balance. We all have those habits that we know aren't doing us any good, whether it's procrastination, overeating, smoking, or spending too much time on the couch. These habits can hold us back from feeling our best and achieving our goals. Instead of trying to quit everything at once, focus on replacing unhealthy habits with healthier alternatives. Start small. If you tend to procrastinate, try setting a timer for short bursts of focused work. If you're eating unhealthy foods, start by swapping out a junk food snack for a piece of fruit. Gradually making these small changes can help you break free from harmful habits without feeling overwhelmed.
Letting go of unhealthy habits will improve your physical and mental well-being, giving you more energy and a sense of accomplishment as you make healthier choices. Now let's move on to the next tip that will help you improve your daily mindset and productivity. It's easy to accumulate items over time, clothes you no longer wear, gadgets you no longer use, or gifts that no longer hold any sentimental value. These things take up space in your home and your mind, often creating unnecessary clutter. Instead of holding on to things you don't need, start by simplifying your possessions. Go through your closet, your storage, or your home and ask yourself, does this item bring me joy or serve a purpose? If the answer is no, it's time to let it go. You can donate, sell, or recycle items that no longer serve you. The goal is to keep only what truly adds value to your life. Letting go of excess material possessions will not only free up physical space in your home, but also create mental clarity, helping you focus on what really matters. Now, let's move on to the next tip that will help you make more intentional decisions in your life. Finally, let go of negative language and self-talk. The way we speak to ourselves has a huge impact on our mindset and how we view the world. Constantly using negative language, like saying I can't or I'm not good enough, only reinforces feelings of self-doubt and limits our potential. Instead of focusing on what you can't do, start replacing those negative thoughts with positive affirmations and empowering statements.
For example, replace "I'm not good enough" with "I am capable" and "I am improving every day." Over time, these small shifts in how you talk to yourself can help build a mindset rooted in confidence and possibility. Letting go of negative language will help you create a more positive, resilient mindset, making it easier to face challenges and live a more fulfilling life. And with that, we've reached the final tip. By letting go of negative self-talk, you're not only freeing yourself from limiting beliefs, but also creating space for personal growth, success, and happiness. And that's it. 20 things you can let go of to simplify your life, reduce stress, and make room for what really matters. These small changes will help you feel more focused, present, and in control of your time and energy. Remember, letting go isn't about giving up. It's about freeing yourself from what no longer serves you so you can focus on growth and happiness. Start small and see how much lighter and more empowered you feel. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'd love to hear how you've simplified your life. Drop a comment below. And if you're ready to organize your home and reset for the new year, don't miss my next video where I'll walk you through the steps to declutter and create a space that supports your new simplified life. Take care and see you in the next video.